Welcome everybody to Tom Rodriguez Field in Washington Township in Bell Vernon. I'm Mon Valley Independent Sports Editor Jeremy Slew, joined by Assistant Sports Editor Jose Negron for this Section 2 4A softball contest between the visiting Yough Cougars and the Bell Vernon Leopards. Jose, looking for a good one?
Yeah, just kind of a renewed rivalry. Over the past several years, Bell Vernon and Yough has been a very good rivalry here in the Valley, so we're excited to see this next edition of a Section 2 4A matchup between these two teams. Of course, Yough comes in 6-1 overall, 3-1 in Section 2 play, 6-3 overall, 3-1 on the Bell Vernon area side, and both of these teams have won 3 straight games, Jeremy, and the winner will take sole possession of second place in this section. So interesting to see who wants it more.
I spent a little time with the Yough Cougars yesterday, and I know they're ready for this one. It's been a while since we just got done talking to Coach Harvey just a second ago, so it's been a while since they've been in this section. They did play every year, but this rivalry goes way back to Whitfield Championship games, and it's a fun one, and it's usually always a close game for both teams.
Yeah, and this is kind of the start of a pretty hectic week for Bell Vernon in particular. They get to travel to West Mifflin tomorrow, so back-to-back really important section games for the Leopards, while Yough, they got that big win over the defending state champions from Penn Trafford earlier this season, and they get them again tomorrow on the road. So an interesting week for both of these teams, and ready to get going here shortly as the umpires are meeting with the captains and the coaches right now.
Teams are going to definitely want to get the games in today and tomorrow, and then get their snow gear out for Wednesday, Thursday. It's going to be a little chilly here in our lovely corner of southwestern Pennsylvania, but I'm really interested to see the pitching matchup in this one. Emma Augustine slated to go for Yough. I mean, she's been the horse so far all year for Bell Vernon area as of right now. But last game against Ringgold, that was the lineup given to us, and it ended up being Sophie Godzak back in the circle. So
I think Talia will probably get the start. I'm sure they would have came up to us by now and told us if there was any changes. But at the same time, Bell Vernon could go to Godzak at any time. We might see Talia throw a few innings. We might see her throw a complete game. So it's interesting to keep note of that and see what happens there. But it's going to be tough for whoever's in the pitching circle for Bell Vernon, as this is a pretty tough Yough lineup to work its way through.
It is, and you're dealing with probably, I'd say, Kaylin O'Delly probably is close to the top of the WPIL in home runs with 3 already this season. Yep. So it wouldn't be shocking to see her take 1 yard. I mean, maybe we'll finally get somebody to hit the Dilly sign. I wonder if that goes for us, that we get Dillies too if we're here.
Yeah, and Soph is in the circle. Sophie Godzak will be pitching.
I told you. So let me adjust my lineup.
Jennifer Cottalupi is here.
She took some outstanding photos of the Yough softball clinic yesterday for us. Let me fix these lineups here. I definitely would not be surprised if we see Talia Ross here later in this game.
Yeah,
much like we did against in the Ringgold game.
Yeah, and she did a good job pitching at the end of that game, and wouldn't be a bad thing for the Leopards to kind of mix both of these pitchers in. But we'll take a second here and go through the starting lineup for the Yough Cougars. Mackenzie Pritz, the shortstop, number 1, will lead off for Yough. Batting second, number 7, the catcher, Kaylin O'Delly. Batting third, wearing number 26, the pitcher, Emma Augustine. Batting in the cleanup spot, number 4, center fielder, Savannah Mans. Batting fifth, number 6, third baseman, Sammy McGee. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 19, Maria Linditch. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 5, Michaela Spoonhoward. Batting eighth, playing as the DP, number 22, Allie Augustine. And batting ninth and playing at second base, number 9, Kaylin Rittenauer. Playing in left field, not batting, will be number 55, Maddie Horvat.
And Yough is immediately checking the lineup with Godzak originally listed as the designated player and the pitcher. So we'll see what happens here. Left to right, we'll go around the Bell Vernon defense. In the outfield, Tara Calloway in left, Marin Metikosh in center, Ava Zabovic in right. Left to right on the infield, Vanessa Porter playing third, Ashley Joel at short, Abby Faven at second, Gracie Sokol at first, Lexi Daniels doing the catching for Sophia Godzak, and maybe we'll see what they do with
Tom
the
Rodriguez
lineup.
talking with umpire Ed Marco.
And we're going to have Mackenzie Pritz lead off for the Cougars. This is, what, the third time we've seen Yough this year?
Yeah, we got to see them against Fraser. We got to see them against Elizabeth Forward, and now second road game that we've seen them here against Bell Vernon.
No. Started now. As we get the scoreboard ready for the live stream here.
There you go.
We are up and running.
Still a discussion going on, we're assuming, about
the DP pitching. It wasn't an issue in the last game because that was the way the lineups were given to us.
Right. But at the same time, we were told beforehand that that change was being made.
Nothing surprises me when it comes to Yough and Bellward, and I know there's between the two programs there is definitely no love lost, and I know assistant coach Allie Harvey brought it to her dad's attention that Sophie Godzak was listed as the DP on the official lineup card, and now she is starting in the circle. So we will see just a little bit of gamesmanship on the part of head coach Tom Rodriguez, and like I said, it's the same thing they did when we were here last week against Ringgold. Sophie coming off an injury, not sure if she was going to pitch. He usually waits to see how she feels. So.
And Godzak will be in as the pitcher. She will stay. It looks like they are going to sub her in to that spot.
Lexi Daniels had removed her sunglasses, and now she's putting them back on.
Looks like we're going to get ready for first pitch here from Sophie Godzak to Mackenzie Pritz.
Godzak, an Allegheny College commit, and I'm sure Mackenzie Pritz is going to be somewhere playing soccer here in the next couple years. She takes strike one from Godzak.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Pritz get some softball attention as well. She's proven to be a very good leadoff hitter for this Cougars team. Missed out on her freshman season last year.
Very speedy as well. There's a change-up grounded to Ashley Joel over to first, and the out is made as Godzak gets Pritz to ground out for the first out of the game.
Brings up Kaylin O'Delly, the, so we could say, power-hitting catcher.
Yeah.
3 home runs this season.
Definitely not the biggest player on the field, but she right now has the most pop. The first pitch from Godzak to O'Delly. Swing and a miss.
You could tell O'Delly wanted that one.
I think she was a little ahead of that one. I'm not sure if it was quite a changeup, but it's not as fast as she thought it was going to be.
Holds off there.
Yes, you can. Nice, you go.
No strike on the appeal. 1-1 the count. To O'Delly way up in the box here. Another changeup fouled away. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Actually straighten the camera off.
Like we said, the winner of this game will take sole possession of second place in the section behind unbeaten Elizabeth Forward. These two teams and West Mifflin, all 3-1 in section play.
1-2 pitch from Godzak, down and away. Good eye by O'Delly to lay off of that one. 2-2. Just underway here in the top of the first inning. That one's outside. 3-2 runs the count full. O'Delly will also be playing in college, John Carroll University in Ohio. ready for the payoff pitch. There's a high fly ball to center. Medikosh is under it and makes the play.
Big second out there by Godzak. Brings up the pitcher, Emma Augustine.
Yeah. Emma Augustine will check in after getting a couple words from her catcher on the way back. There's a shot down the right field line. It's going to go foul.
And in Yough's 1-0 loss to EF earlier this season, Augustine was their leading hitter. She had 2 of, I believe, their 3 hits in that loss. So we know she can swing the bat out of this number 3 spot in the lineup.
She was actually down in the lineup. I think she was like 6th or 7th at one point, and she's moving up in the order as she lines a single into in the center field, right past the reach of Godzak.
2 courtesy for the pitcher.
And we're going to get a courtesy runner for the pitcher.
Brings up Savannah Mans, heading out of a cleanup spot.
Mans takes strike 1 from Godzak. Number 2 is Maddie Rittenauer. She's the courtesy runner. So next pitch from Godzak, down low. And Rittenauer will scoot into second. Ball's high and outside the man, so it's 3-1. The hitters count here.
Big part of Yough's lineup because Sammy McGee and Maria Linditch have really been hitting well as of late.
There's one popped out of play here behind us.
Go off the roof of the concession stand.
It's 3-2 on Savannah Mans. There's a shot down a left field line. That's going to be foul. That one's high and away. Mans doesn't chase it, so it'll be a walk for Godzak, and up comes Savannah Mans, and I think she homered in their last game, if I remember correctly.
Sammy McGee.
Oh yeah, Sammy McGee, sorry. She did homer in her last game, I believe.
Yep. Out of that 5 spot, she's really come up big in some RBI situations when this part of the order in this situation, you know, when Augustine and Mans have been able to find themselves on base.
1-0 pitch, lined right back off of Godzak. Stays with it, gets the out. And check on Godzak, see if she's all right.
She appears to be okay.
She's laughing it
smile
off
on her face.
So she saved the run by getting her body in front of that one. And the 1-3 put out, so no runs, 1 hit, 2 left on for Yough. So we get ready here for the bottom of the first inning. And Jose will run down the Bell Vernon lineup, and I'll give you the Yough defense here as we get ready for the bottom of the first.
Yeah, leading off for the Leopards will be center fielder number 7, Marin Medikosh. Batting second, catcher number 36, Lexi Daniels. Batting third, wearing number 1 will be shortstop Ashley Joel. Batting in the cleanup spot, pitcher number 14, Sophie Godzak. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 20, Gracie Sokol. Batting 6th and playing right field, number 31, Ava Zubovic. Batting 7th and playing second base will be number 13, Abby Fabian. Batting 8th, playing left field, number 4, Tara Calloway. And batting 9th will be the third baseman, number 18, Vanessa Porter. And that rounds up the Leopards' starting lineup.
For the Yough defense, in left field would be Madison Horvat. Number 55 in center, Savannah Mans. And in right, Michaela Spoonhoward. Left to right on the infield, Sammy McGee playing in third. Mackenzie Pritz at short. Kaylin Rittenauer at second. And Maria Linditch playing first. And Kaylin O'Delly doing the catching for Emma Augustine.
Augustine has had a really strong season in the pitching circle this year.
And her defense behind her has been pretty solid as well. I mean, we've seen that even the opening game against Fraser, she did get hit a little bit.
Yeah.
Her defense made the routine plays, and were able to come up big and,
even
shut them down.
Even against Elizabeth Ford, she was able to limit that offense to only 1 run. Didn't strike out a whole ton. I think she only had 3 or 4 strikeouts in that loss, but was able to limit them and trusted her defense, and that's what she's going to want to have to do today against this Leopards lineup.
Medikosh steps in for the first pitch, takes the strike right down the middle, and a good pop of the glove already coming from Augustine.
And the Yough program has had some good pitchers in recent years. Names like Kiara Waywood and Macy Malarski come through this program.
1-1 pitch. Ball outside, down a little bit low. It's 2-1 on Medikosh. Pop foul out of play. Hopefully it avoids any cars back there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 on Medikosh.
Nice.
Leadoff hitters here for the Leopards.
Nice crowd here at Tom Rodriguez Field.
There's one popped on the infield. It's spinning towards foul territory, but it's going to be McGee. And she makes the play.
Brings up the catcher, Lexi Daniels, to the plate.
She's shown a lot of good hitting ability here in her COVID freshman season. The catching position was one of the unknowns for the Leopards this year. Augustine perfectly hits O'Delly's glove and gets the call on a corner.
COVID freshman season, a term that you've coined.
Yes, gonna trademark that. Daniels fouls one off.
Seen a lot of very talented sophomores that have been pretty strong early on, despite missing out on that 2020 season.
2 strikes.
Yeah, it's a lot of freshmen around that would have loved to see them have their freshman season instead of their just heading straight into their sophomore years. That one's down and low, and she swings and misses. O'Delly get the out at first. The ball in the dirt.
So 2 outs now, brings up the shortstop, Ashley Joel.
Ashley Joel steps in. And there's a shot to short. Pritz up with it and sits the Leopards down in order, 1, 2, 3. And that'll do it for the Leopards in the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Linditch, Spoonhoward, and Allie Augustine due up here for the Cougars as we get ready to tell you about one of our sponsors.
Yeah, the second inning is brought to you by Perked Up Cafe in Charleroi, the home of the Valley Sports Guys podcast. There are a few places that offer the atmosphere, locally sourced ingredients, and an experience like no other than Perked Up Cafe, located at 530 McCain Avenue in Charleroi. Perked Up Cafe offers coffee from La Prima Espresso Company, a local Pittsburgh area roaster. Serving breakfast, lunch, quick pick-me-up snacks, and freshly baked pastries, Perked Up Cafe serves candied bacon, homemade sandwiches, and salads, fresh baked oatmeal, as well as gluten-free options. Wi-Fi is available on-site and always willing to support the community and give back. Perked Up Cafe is a proud sponsor of the Valley Sports Guys podcast and local high school sports. Let them know we sent you. Another great episode of the Valley Sports Guys podcast yesterday with Belle Vernon area baseball coach Tony Watson. So if you haven't checked that out yet, be sure to do so. I believe we'll have another special guest this Sunday.
Maybe. I haven't talked to her yet.
All right, we're in discussions to have a guest on Sunday, so we'll be back at Perked Up either at 10 or 10:30, because I know Chad said that he liked the 10 o'clock start, so we'll see.
That was real nice, actually.
Yeah, we'll see what we decide on there, but we'll be available on your favorite podcast stations at 1 p.m. But thank you to Perked Up for their continued support.
Maria Linditch steps in now here for the Cougars. She takes ball 1. Godzak's second pitch is fouled away. Likely would have been a strike.
Jeremy, you think we're going to see anybody hit the Dilly Dilly sign today?
I really hope so.
And I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who calls it the Dilly Dilly sign.
Well, I know you're dying to use a Dilly Dilly meme for somebody that does.
So no one's ever hit it yet?
No. Plenty of people have hit it.
I'm pretty sure it has been hit.
Oh,
it's
over there in right center. It has been hit a few times.
What if O'Delly hits the Dilly?
An O'Delly Dilly.
An O'Delly Dilly, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That one's fouled away.
Call it an O'Delly.
An O'Dilly.
An O'Delly for O'Delly.
2-2 on the leadoff hitter here in the inning, Maria Linditch. Godzak's 1-2 pitch fouled away down the right side. Some words of encouragement from our head coach, Dutch Harvey, down there on the corner, or in the third base side. Godzak's pitch fouled away. And that is why they put fences on the dugouts. Somebody might have seriously been hurt by that one. Still 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat here to Linditch. Change up down low.
Nice way to work a full count now for Linditch.
Makes it a full count. Comes the payoff pitch. Fouled away again. Good at bat here by Linditch. Driving up Godzak's pitch count.
Michaela Spoonhoward on deck.
There's a little poke to left. Tara Calloway coming on's not going to get it. It's going to be in there for a single. Great at bat there by Maria Linditch.
8 pitch at bat? 9?
Yes.
Nice 8 pitch at bat for Linditch to lead things off.
That was the 9th pitch.
That was the 9th, okay.
Spoonhoward now comes in with Linditch at first. Tries to lay down a bunt. It's bunted back here by the table here in foul territory.
Bottom of this Yough lineup is very strong as well. Kaylin Rittenauer had a pair of hits in that game that we saw against Frazier. Did a good job of getting the lineup back around to the top.
Showed bunt. Pulled it back and took a strike, and Coach Harvey not very happy about that.
Yeah, it looked like a good pitch to lay down.
And she swings and misses for strike 3. And Spoonhoward is retired. And Coach Harvey telling her she had a perfect pitch to lay down the bunt. Was unable to do her job. Allie Augustine now steps in. Takes ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. This one popped right back towards us.
Hit the tractor back here.
Yeah. I'm gonna steal it and go cut my grass.
I think someone was able to grab it.
That was on the agenda today, but that didn't happen. Instead, I had a can of Pringles for lunch. So, it's delicious. 1-1 pitch, skipped in there, slipped out of Godzak's hand. She immediately gives the old "it was my fault" chest dab on that. 2-1. And there's a shot to center out of the Joel's reach. And that's going to go in for a single. And that'll move Linditch to second. Great job there by Allie Augustine.
Setting the table here for Rittenauer out of the 9 spot. Well, top of the order with Mackenzie Pritz on deck.
And Coach Harvey's talked about reasons Rittenauer's on the bottom. She could easily be batting leadoff for this team.
Yep.
He wants to turn it over. Takes ball high, and he again tells her job is to get those runners over. So
you usually see, your more speedy players, probably your better hitters, you hitting in either the 1 or the 9 spot.
And there's a shot down the center field, caught by Medikosh. And she gets it in quickly to keep Linditch at second. Good line shot, though, by Rittenauer. On the hard liner to center.
Big at bat here for Pritz now. Not a bad hit at all there by Rittenauer. Just couldn't get it enough into the gap.
It didn't curl far enough away from Medikosh. Pritz takes strike 1.
You definitely want to do something here if you're Yough, especially after that 9 pitch at bat from Linditch, and she was able to get on with a single, and especially what Allie Augustine was able to do.
That one's in the dirt, and the runners are going to move up. So now Pritz is sitting on their 2 runners in scoring position. Daniels let that one get through.
Kaylin O'Delly on deck. Pritz grounded out to the shortstop in her last at bat.
Takes a ball inside, 2-1. Well, Mackenzie Pritz. Has anybody seen the sun? Getting a little chilly under here.
It's over there.
Behind the building.
Yep. That's why we can't feel it.
2-1 pitch on Pritz. Way high.
Good decision not to send Linditch there.
And I think you take a pitch here if you're Pritz.
Yeah,
see
for
if
sure.
you can get a walk here and load the bases for O'Delly. There's a 3-1 pitch. Right down the gut, and again, looks like she was taken. 3-2. A big pitch here for Godzak. Fouled away, good pitch. And Pritz was just able to get enough of a bat on that to foul it back. We'll see where Daniels wants to set up. And it's inside. And Pritz walks, and that brings up O'Delly with the bases loaded. Coach Harvey, first thing he says is don't be anxious. Get your pitch.
What would it be called if she hit the sign for a grand slam? How's that?
A grand O'Dilly for O'Delly.
Tough matchup here for Godzak as O'Delly steps in. Takes ball 1.
You think, in this situation, O'Delly's not going to swing for the fences. She just wants to get something in the gaps.
She just wants
get
to
something
get the bat on the ball.
Yeah, just something, a blooper in the left.
She'll take anything, I'm sure. When she fouls one back and right into the glove of Daniels. One and one on O'Delly. Change up way out in front, 1-2. Good pitch there from Godzak. Coach Harvey kind of just walks away and shaking his head.
Said he can't chase bad pitches.
And it's absolutely right. That one was way out in front of the plate. 1-2. Change up again, fouled back. Bases are full here for Kaylin O'Delly. 2 outs, 2-2 the count, or 1-2 the count. And she swings and misses. A big strikeout for Godzak on O'Delly. And Godzak gets out of the inning, no runs. We got 2 hits in that inning. No errors, 3 left on, 5 already left on base in this game for the Cougars. So we get ready to head to the bottom of the 2nd inning. And Sophia Godzak, Gracie Sokol, and Ava Zabovic due up for the Leopards. And we'll see if Sophie Godzak can use any of that momentum she got there after that strikeout and bring it into the batter's box. But she threw a lot of pitches. She's already up to 49 in this game.
Yeah.
And I know 60 was the limit she wanted to see last game, or Coach Rodriguez wanted to see from her last game. So we'll see if there's a pitching change in the future, or if he's going to let his senior roll a little bit here.
Yeah, we'll see if there is that limit. And the good thing for Bell Vernon is they do have, Talia Ross there, who has gotten some valuable experience early on in this season. So it'll be interesting to see what the game plan is as this game goes along further. You're going to obviously want her to try to work quickly in the 3rd. But for now, I think she's just going to focus on what she can do at the plate against Emma Augustine here in the 2nd.
Godzak had the big hit against Ringgold, a 2-run single in the bottom of the 7th to tie the game. And set the table for Gracie Sokol's first career walk-off.
Sokol has had a very strong start to the season. One of Bell Vernon's talented freshmen has gotten an opportunity to start along with Ava Zubovic, who's in the number 6 spot, who will bat 3rd here in this inning.
Gracie Sokol, no stranger to the program, grew up watching her older sisters play on this field. I'm sure that gave her a little bit of drive.
Yeah, she got to see them win some WPIAL titles, and
for sure.
I'm sure she has the same aspirations with this Leopards team as Sophie Godzak prepares to hit against Emma Augustine.
First pitch, Godzak takes up high. The 1-0 pitch from Augustine. That's taken up high. Obviously, Coach Harvey very familiar with Godzak, doesn't really want to get one in her zone. A very strong hitter. Big swing and a miss there from Godzak.
Nice pitch there by Augustine.
God's like a little bit out in front of that. 2-1 pitch. Change up taken outside, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Three-one pitch. There's a shot towards left over the outstretched hands of Pritz. And Godzak is on with a single. On the line
Looks like
drive.
we're going to get a pinch runner for Godzak. I assume it would be Kenzie Saliga, but
Yeah, that's who it was last game.
it'll be Milena Morgan.
She's the one who ran and scored the winning run in that game last week. As Gracie Sokol steps in. Goes to lay down a bunt. Just fouled back off the screen.
Nice hustle there by O'Delly behind the plate.
There's a bunt, lays one down. Augustine up the second baseman, Rittenauer. And good for the first out on the sacrifice bunt. Milena Morgan moves up to second. 1-4 on the putout.
And
Ava
good
Zabovic.
bunt there by Sokol, but at the same time, you take away one of your best hitters being able to swing away.
Strike taken by Zabovic.
I'm never a huge fan of bunting, but I get it.
Did the job.
Did the job.
Runner in scoring position. Zabovic took strike one, now waiting for the 0-1 pitch. Way high and upside. And Morgan's going to cruise into third. She moves up to third on the wild pitch.
So Milena Morgan to second on a sac bunt, now to third on a wild pitch. Anything in the outfield could give the Leopards an early lead.
Even ground ball to one of the middle positions, shortstop or second, will also likely give them the lead.
Yeah.
Whoever's working the board.
It's 2-1 on Zabovic. And she takes a strike down at the knees. 2-2 on the Leopards, young freshman.
Nice pitch there by Augustine. A little nice frame in there by O'Delly as well. Trying to get the call getting a little higher.
Takes outside. Morgan is picked off at third. Great job by O'Delly to get it down there quickly to McGee and put the tag on Morgan.
Wow. What a play there by Kaylin O'Delly to get it down to third baseman Sammy McGee. A crucial play there by the veteran yacht catcher.
That's probably one of the best defensive plays we've seen this season. And there's a shot and line out to Pritz. Nice hard shot there by Zabovic, but right into the glove of Mackenzie Pritz. And the Cougars are out of the inning already. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Nobody left on for the Leopards. Scoreless here as we head to the third. And I got to run to my car. So
I'll take
the sponsorship.
Yeah, for sure.
Tell us all about the third inning.
Third inning of play is sponsored by the Salon and Spa by Cheney's Natural. Have you ever had a muscle pain that just will not go away? An ache that affects your day or stiffness that impairs your abilities to at work or play? Salon and Spa by Cheney's Natural in Monongahela offers several options to help you look and feel your best. From massage and spa treatments to essential oils, CBD, and other healthy living items. Hair, facials, mani-pedis, and reflexology are also available. Cheney's Natural also carries skincare products by Farmhouse Fresh. Make an appointment online at cheneysnatural.com or by calling 724-328-2834. As we get ready for the third inning of play, Yough will have their 3-4-5 hitters due up against Sophie Godzak, led off by Emma Augustine, who singled in her last at-bat. Savannah Mans and Sammy McGee will follow for the Cougars, who have left 5 runners on base early on in this one. Throw down by Lexi Daniels. Their warm-up pitches by Godzak, and we are ready to continue play. I'll take care of the scoring here for Jeremy for the time being, as Augustine will look to replicate what she was able to do in her last at-bat. First pitch from Godzak. Little up for ball 1. Ball 2 there from Godzak, and 2-0 count here on Emma Augustine. That one's grounded to the second baseman onto first. Nice play there by Abby Fabian as she gets it onto Gracie Sokol for the first out. 4-3 put out there for the first out as Savannah Mans comes to the plate.
Hey, I'm back.
Good to see you.
Yeah, a little warmer too. Ball 1. Sorry.
Ball in the dirt there from Godzak. You all cut up now?
Yep. Scoreboard. Good to go. We await the 1-0 pitch. Nice pitch there by Godzak on the outside part of the plate. That one's fouled back. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one's fouled. Bounces to the top of the Yough dugout there.
And if you're the Cougars, you want to try and take advantage of this part in the order with some of the big hitters. As we mentioned, 5 left on base through the first 2 innings.
Change up outside.
Godzak trying to hit that outside corner.
I almost got her to chase, but she held off. There's one back inside now. And sends the camera shaking.
It's one thing about these Yough hitters. They're going to fight.
Absolutely. And they're all making contact.
And they're having good at-bats. You know, they're not really swinging at the first pitch. They're having long, lengthy at-bats.
They're making Godzak work for sure. Changeup is down low, and it's full on Mans. 3-2. 1 out here in the top of the third. There's a hard shot. Whistles past the head of Godzak. It's in there for a single. That ball was hit pretty hard.
Yeah, yes, it was. You kind of hear it whiz by Godzak as it headed into center field on a liner.
Having second thoughts about wanting my daughter to pitch.
Yeah.
Sammy McGee steps in. Savannah Mans at first. Still 1 out here in the inning. First pitch from Godzak. It's down low and inside. There's a shot through the hole on the left side. Back-to-back one-out singles here for the Cougars.
Maria Linditch will come to the plate. She singled in her last at-bat. So now we'll see if Yough can capitalize this time around with 2 runners on and 1 away.
It's looking eerily similar to Bell Vernon's stat line in the Ringgold game, in which the Leopards left 15 runners on base.
We're still able to win that game.
Yeah. And here we are. 1 out, 2 more men on here, or 2 more girls on here for the Cougars. 1-0 pitch to Linditch. Changeup caught the outside corner for strike 1.
This isn't completely unexpected either. I mean, when you have 2 really good pitchers in the pitching circle, it makes for a tough day for both offenses.
Without a doubt. There's one fouled back. 1-2. Godzak is ahead of Linditch. And we talked about this rivalry. These games, sometimes they're 8-7, and other times they're 1-0, 2-1. You know, a lot of close games between these 2 teams.
It's always about who wants it more and who can come up with that timely hit. You know, it's all about timely hitting.
And who makes the least mistakes.
Yeah.
Errors always play a role in this rivalry for sure. 2-2 pitch. Just off the inside corner.
You always see that one mistake kind of made on a grounder that goes up the middle and it gets by the outfielder or something like that. Something that both these teams are going to have to clean up and make sure that doesn't happen.
Change up on the outside part of the plate. Linditch fights it off. So
Let him know my bag's empty.
still 3-2.
Nice job by Linditch to just fight, in a 3-2 count. Anywhere close. Got to take a swing.
There's a shot to second. That's bobbled by Fabian. Still gets the out. Good job by Abby Fabian to stay with that one and get the out, but the runners move up into scoring position. Michaela Spoonhoward steps in. Struck out swinging her last time after she tried to lay down a bunt a couple times. Now she got 2 runners in scoring position.
Well, that hurt.
Right at the camera.
Told you guys it was going to happen a few times this year.
Our producer will fix that.
Hey, Tom.
0-1 on Spoonhoward. The son has made an appearance again. And Spoonhoward went for the bunt. Coach Harvey giving her the business again. 0-2.
Big pitch here from Godzak once again.
See if she can get Spoonhoward to chase something out of the zone, but not far enough that it's going to be a wild pitch or anything. One up high, fouled away. to bat here in the bottom of the third. Abby Fabian, Tara Calloway, and Vanessa Porter for the Leopard as they look to try to get it back to the top of their order. And Coach Harvey tells them he wants the Leopard defense to have to make plays. So right now, a couple Cougars just aren't getting the job done with the batter's box.
Yeah, it all comes back to, you need to get those timely hits and runners or in scoring position, and York's been able to do that. They've been able to hit with no runners on, or, runner on first, but they haven't been able to hit to bring in a run, and it's cost them through the first 3 innings.
Ready here for the bottom of the third.
And credit to Emma Augustine, she's pitched through the first 2 innings. She's been able to keep the Belverden offense at bay. Credit to Kaylin Odell with the play to pick off Melina Morgan at third, probably the biggest play of the game.
For sure. She has faced a minimum 6 batters of this game, so as Fabian steps in, takes ball 1 just off the outside corner.
And that's probably a point of emphasis for these Belverden hitters, is to maybe see some more pitches and make Augustine work as much as Yough has made Godzak.
1-0 pitch, ground ball to short. Pritz up and fires over to first for the out on the slow roller. Fabian is retired, 6-3 put out, and Tara Calloway now will step in. Calloway, good speed.
She's shown her ability to hit this year as well.
That was taken outside.
Go at it. Let's go.
There's a little spinner up the line. It's going to roll foul.
Good hustle.
Like I said, Calloway was almost to first base already.
Yeah. The quickness, and I think she was jogging midway through.
Yeah, very good speed.
You got a good look at it now. You got a good look
Tara
at it.
Calloway, obviously we know her from playing basketball. She's one of those pesky defenders on the basketball court, mainly because of her speed. 1-1 pitch. There's a shot to Pritz. Stays down on it nicely. Gets the out. So Mackenzie Pritz with a few putouts already here today.
Yeah, I was about to say she had one in Ashley Joel's at bat, and now second of this inning. She's sure-handed as you can get from a shortstop.
Third baseman Vanessa Porter now steps in. Number 9 batter here. She takes ball 1. Just off the outside part of the plate. Something Augustine's been consistently able to do. That ball just far enough off the plate.
Yeah. She's been able to hit her spots pretty well
to entice those batters. Porter takes a strike there. 1-1 pitch. Change up way outside.
I think the big thing for Emma Augustine, and I remember talking to Dutch Harvey about it after that EF game, was trusting the pitches that are called, and trusting that, if a pitch is called, you know that's the right decision. And you feel confident in throwing.
Well, you have to understand why those pitches are being called when they're being called. It's all about hitting in softball is all about balance, timing. You want to try to get the batters off their timing and a little off balance. 3-1 pitch is swung and missed. 3-2 on Vanessa Porter.
Could have been ball 4 there.
I think it might have been. It would have been close.
A little low and inside.
Knee level, but yeah, you're right. It was probably a little inside. 3-2, payoff pitch. Foul back.
Good cut, kid. Good cut, kid. I like the cut.
Porter stays alive. Another payoff pitch here from Augustine. There's a shot into right, and that's down. They try to get her at first.
My time.
Porter is on with the second hit of the game for the Leopards.
Great at bat there by Vanessa Porter to make Augustine throw some pitches and finish it off with a nice single in the right.
Brings up the top of the order, so the Leopards have turned it over here with 2 outs. Erin Medikosh steps in. She flew out in her first at bat.
You got two, Coach.
She said she popped out just next to the first base bag. Good job by Adeli to stop that one down and away. 1-0 on Medikosh. Gets a changeup right back to Augustine, and it's going to go down for an infield single. And the hard shot right back to the pitcher. It hit off her glove and rolled in front of her. By the time Adeli got there,
yeah, nice job.
Was there.
Nice job by Augustine to stop it and get in front of it, but just couldn't make the play over at first in time. Medikosh was already there, so it prompted no throw, and now 2 outs and 2 runners on for Lexi Daniels, and really the second big opportunity for the Leopards to score.
Porter on second base with 2 outs. Will be running on contact and see if Lexi Daniels can get her in here. First pitch taken for a strike on the outside corner, and wondering if a couple of these Leopards batters might jump on that first pitch.
Make them think about you, Ness. Make them think.
Yeah, you got to make something happen here.
Two strikes now on Daniels. Pitch just about in the same spot.
Yeah, Augustine isn't wasting any time here.
Daniels' strike zone isn't very big. Good job by Augustine. That one's off of the batter. That one hits Lexi Daniels.
Go till he says it. Let's go.
That one hurt a little bit. You can see the look on her face.
Great hustle by Adeli to get out there for it, though. She was ready to make the play.
Good eye.
One's outside, and Daniels didn't chase that one. 1-2 on the Leopards catcher. There's a shot down to Coach Rodriguez.
Good jump, Ness. Good jump. All right, man.
Hit sharply, but foul.
Bottom of the third inning, 2 outs, 2 runners on for Lexi Daniels. 1-2 is the count.
That ball way outside. 2-2. See if she comes back inside here after that far pitch out. Deli sits back up outside. There's a shot to Pritz, and that gets under her legs, and Porter's going to round third, and she's going to come home. And that ball's bobbled in left field by the center fielder, and that's going to score 2.
And that's going to be an error on Mackenzie Pritz. We were talking about how short-handed she
We're going to
is.
put an error on the board, too, for the outfielders. And let that second run score.
Let's go.
The Leopards lead 2-0.
So 2 errors on 1 play for the Cougars, and Belle Vernon with a big inning here. Take a 2-run lead.
Daniels is at second now with Joel up.
Lexi, 2 more steps. Come on. 2 more steps. Let's go.
Big spot here if Ashley Joel can get this run in. There's one fouled away.
You're good, Lex. You're good. Two,
2-1 now on Ashley Joel. She looks to bring Daniels home. Change up way out in front. Great pitch there by Augustine. It's 2-2.
I got your back. Come on. Go, 2 strike.
Just off the corner.
That's what I see. Like, that's the lead. Like, that's the lead.
If you could hear the Yough bench, really wanted that call. It's full count now on Ashley Joel. Godzak on deck. Down in the dirt for ball 4. 2 runners on now for the Leopards cleanup hitter, Sophie Godzak. Coach Rodriguez telling Daniels, 2 outs, we're running on contact, and I don't see her stopping there at third.
2 outs on contact.
That one's high.
I like it, Lex. I like it.
2-0 here. It's the Leopards have plated 2 here in the bottom of the third. There's a strike at the knees to Godzak. 1-1.
On contact, on contact.
36, come on, 36. Come on, Sam. Come on, Ab. Come on, Sam.
That one just missed. Looked like Augustine's trying to go for the same spot there, down low. 2-1. Lexi Daniels at second, Ashley Joel at first. Leopards lead 2-0. There's a little pop-up on the infield, and that's caught there by McGee. And that'll end the inning, but Leopards get 2 runs. 2 runs on, how many hits we got? 2?
We got 2 hits, yep.
And then 2 errors, all in the same play. Gives Bell Vernon a 2-0 lead over the visiting Yough Cougars as we head to the 4th.
And the 4th inning sponsor is Foster House 2 Sports Bar and Grill, located at 1 Cook Road here in Bell Vernon, serving their famous king sandwiches 7 days a week. The Foster House also now serves pizza and pizza burgers all day Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Come enjoy one of their 12 ice-cold beers on draft, along with a wide variety of bottled beer, mixed drinks, and frozen margaritas. The Foster House has the perfect atmosphere for enjoying great food and drinks with family and friends, or watching all of your favorite sporting events on their big screen TVs. Foster House 2 is proud to support all of the local sports teams throughout the Mon Valley. Come and see them for a great time today.
Here we go, ready for the top of the 4th. Due up for the Cougars, Allie Augustine, Kaylin Rittenauer, and Mackenzie Pritz. It was a Pritz error in the bottom half of the third that allowed 1 run to score, and then had some trouble out in left field. Error on the left fielder. Ball got away from her, and it let the 2nd run score. So it's 2-0 Bell Vernon. As Godzak gets ready for her 4th inning of work. There's her 1 warm-up toss. Allie Augustine steps in.
Jeremy, you alluded earlier that errors always kind of come to make an impact in these types of games and hurt the Cougars there, but they'll look here with their 8-9-1 hitters to get a spark at the plate and try to capitalize on some opportunities.
First pitch from Godzak, Augustine way ahead. Strike one. Out. 1-1 on the designated player for the Cougars. Left fielder Maddie Horvat is not batting. That's who the other error was on in that last inning, as she let the ground ball get past her, and mentioned that that's the errors that kill you, is that when it gets past the outfielders. Fouled back 2-2. Augustine.
Two balls, two strikes.
She reaches for it. Daniels and Godzak called it, but Daniels took a shot to the mat. She's
Was the ball caught?
was caught.
Godzak caught it?
Godzak caught it.
Nice,
They kicked it.
Lex. Yeah, she did call it, yeah. But that's okay. A little bit louder, that's okay. That's right, a little bit louder, no problem.
One out now here in the fourth inning.
I like the aggression. Good job.
Job by Godzak to hold on to the ball after her make.
Appears as if both were okay. She signed.
Godzak immediately took responsibility, saying I should have called it louder.
And Lexi took responsibility too, and so it was on her. So
I didn't think she saw it. 'Cause
yeah,
it was
for,
hit, she was just staring, like she was looking out at the field as Godzak charged, and then she looked up.
yeah, I think that's a tough play for a catcher.
And you
When
pop
it's-
up when you're a catcher.
Oh, absolutely. But that in particular, it's kind of in front of charging at it too. You know,
You know, when I played ball, you know, we were always told the pitcher doesn't catch those. You know, the pitcher. Oh, there's a shot by Rittenauer, deep to left, and that's going to be off the fence. Callaway gets it in to Joel. Rittenauer's going to third, and she's going to be gunned down on the relay from Ashley Joel. Dutch Harvey has a problem with the way the plate was blocked, or the base was blocked. And a great job by Callaway, Joel, and Porter there to team up for the out. So she's going to get credit for a double.
nice 7.65 put
Right.
out.
Come on, one. Hey, go top,
And then she is thrown out at third, 7.65.
Nice hit ball by Rittenauer there, and I can understand why you were going for three there, because you know you want to try to spark something, you want to try to make something happen and make it a little easier on Mackenzie Pritz to drive in a run.
That's why when you give a jacket.
2 outs now for Pritz,
2-0.
the Yough leadoff hitter.
Hey, here goes Zoe.
3-0 on Pritz. Sorry. 2-1.
Now 3-1. Pritz did walk in her last at bat.
She grounded out in her first at bat. Fouls that one back. Good pitch down and away there by Godzak. Comes the payoff pitch. Way out in front, but she goes down and gets it and
There you go, Marin.
shoots
Good job,
a
Marin.
single in the center. That was definitely a pitcher's pitch. She fought it off and put it through the hole.
Okay, Terry, give us a move.
You think Jeremy, if Rittenauer second, she score on that?
Jeff, back one more.
Probably a slow hit.
Brings up Kaylin O'Delly. 0 for 2 with a fly out to center and a strikeout.
And if she wants to redeem herself after her last at bat, she struck out with the bases loaded.
Nice pitch.
Just taken on the outside corner. 0-1. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Leopards still lead 2-0. Kenzie Pritz on first. That one up and in, and O'Delly offers at that and fouls it away. Another pitcher's pitch, though.
2 strikes.
I don't think there was much O'Delly was going to be able to do with that if she didn't make contact.
Yeah.
He got me looking for that curve.
There's a fly ball down the line and right foul. Gets it out of play.
Good hustle.
Still 1-2.
You gotta bring it out. It's gotta come out. Once it goes out of the game, it's gotta come out.
Yeah, I can't walk over. Myself.
1-2 pitch. There's a rocket, and that is off the fence. Or no, it is gone off the other fence. And Kaylin O'Delly just missing O'Delly
Just missed an O'Delly.
with a rocket to right center field to tie this game at 2.
And as Harry from Dumb and Dumber once said, you totally redeem yourself.
Absolutely.
Big 2-run blast by Kaylin O'Delly, her 4th of the season.
Ties this thing up in a hurry. Now it's a whole new ball game again as Emma Augustine steps in. I believe I did call a O'Delly bomb to right center field today. You called the O'Delly bomb, I said to right center.
I'd consider us 2 for 2 as a team today.
Yes. It didn't miss the dilly bar sign by much. Maybe
It did
about
not.
12 feet.
So if it hits the sign, what do we get something?
Free dilly bars.
For the team. The team gets free dilly bars.
Nothing for the commentators?
No.
I'm sure we could work something out. Emma Augustine head in the count 2-0. She fouls that one back. 2-1.
2-run shot by Kaylin O'Delly ties this game, and the Yough Bats have been able to come alive here over the last 3 hitters. Last 3 hitters have combined to go just a triple shy of the cycle.
Change up here. Down away, 3-1. I think a potential MVI Live sponsorship for Dairy Queen could be advantageous. Any home run hit during a broadcast, 3 dillies, right? Dairy Queen guys. And there are a few. North Charleroi, Belle Vernon. Yeah, let's make it happen. So Augustine walks, brings up Savannah Mans. 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. She takes strike 1. Godzak gets ahead quickly there. Mans fouls off the changeup, out of play. Makes it 0-2. See if Godzak can get out of this inning here. Down in the dirt for ball 1, 1-2. On the Cougar center fielder here, Savannah Mans. 1-2 pitch. Fouled up on the infield. Sokol makes the play in front of the Leopards dugout. And that'll be the third out of the inning. But the Cougars get one back on the big fly by Kaylin O'Delly. Ties it up 2-2 here as we head to the 5th. And I believe we have a sponsor for the 5th inning.
It is the bottom of the 4th inning, Jeremy.
Oh, it's the bottom of the 4th. See, I'm already thinking ahead. Trying to get us out of here a little faster.
It's okay.
It's one of those days.
I feel you. I feel you.
That's okay. Yeah, okay. So ready for the bottom of the 4th now.
Yeah.
Gracie Sokol, Ava Zabovic, and Abby Fabian do up here for the Leopards.
But it leaves a good moment to say, hey, if you want to join these lovely sponsors and sponsoring an inning here on MVI Live,
Absolutely.
be sure to reach out to us. Reach out to Dean Delamalva as well.
What are you doing?
Chad's giving Jeremy some bunny ears here, but as Emma Augustine back in the pitching circle to get ready for the 4th inning. Big inning there. Big hit by Kaylin O'Delly and a big hit by Mackenzie Pritz as well to help tie this game.
And she wanted that. You could see it in her face from where we're sitting, huh? She wanted that hit. Nice swing.
Taking advantage of the short porch here and right. Tom Rodriguez field.
So how far off was she from the field?
They're about 12 feet.
Really?
she
To the
did-
right or
They
left?
went to the Global Mine Service.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little shy
In
of
between the Global Mine Service and the Foster House sign, and then hit off the fence of the other field. So it might have went through that sign. Actually.
we foreshadowed that bomb there by O'Delly as here's Gracie Sokol to the plate.
She lost one down the left field line. It's going to drop foul.
Nice crowd on hand too tonight, guys. Huh?
Good crowd tonight. Nice day. A little chilly when the sun goes away, but see how it is for some 8U softball action here later this evening.
No complaints here. Excited to be here for a battle of local teams.
Sokol holds up. Deli wanted an appeal, got it. Does not get the call. Oh, 1-1 now on Sokol. There's a pop-up on the infield. And O'Delly makes the catch. Great job by O'Delly to get out of her crouch and get that one. And could she be making a bid defensive player of the year?
She's already making a bid for player of the year, so
Check and check.
we definitely something to consider if she keeps this up. Strong start to the season.
Down low, Ava Zabovic.
Zabovic line to Pritz at shortstop to end the 2nd inning.
Takes a strike right down the heart of the plate there.
Jose, who's leading our readership in home runs? Is it Kaylin?
I think by far.
Yeah, I
But
think
you got 4 or 5.
she's four. She's one of the, I believe, one of the leaders in the Whitfield with 4 home runs. She has to be.
I do know Riley Evans from Fraser has 2 or 3. Delaney Warnick, I believe, has 2.
So if she played at Charleroy, at the Charleroy field, how many home runs would she?
35.
Yep, she probably would have broken Barry Bonds' single-season record.
There's the pitch to Zabovic outside.
Nice.
Zabovic looking to make something happen here with 1 out.
The next pitch.
Fouled
Change up,
away.
Fouled away. comes the delivery from Augustine. Ball outside. 3-2.
Full count now. Zubovic, freshman right fielder.
Alden, Adeli just missed squeezing that one. A little mad at herself. Still full count. And there's a swing and a miss as Augustine blew that one by Zubovic.
Only the second strikeout of the game for Emma Augustine. Brings up Abby Fabian, the junior second baseman.
With the exception of last inning, the Aux defense has been solid. Only 3 hits for the Leopards. You mentioned only 2 strikeouts for Augustine. So defense has been making plays.
Yeah, and
Fabian checks her swing, but I said she went around 0-1.
and on that error, I mean, you know, we talked about it, that how good Mackenzie Pritz has been at shortstop, and looks like he took a little bit of a hop on her.
Ball outside, 1-1.
And then, you know, bobbled in the outfield, allowed the second run to score. And just a tough sequence of events there for the Cougars.
Fouled away. 1-2.
You guys definitely foreshadowed this game when you said that, you know, in a rivalry game like this, it was probably be an error. It was going to be the difference, huh? You know, other than O'Delly hitting that bomb, that would have been the difference.
1-2 pitch, fouled away again.
You mentioned O'Delly taking a bid for the Player of the Year. Who do you think breakout Player of the Year?
There's a few.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of
still-
freshmen.
Well, and
Still
you have
too early to tell.
You have to consider sophomores this
Sophomores,
year.
that's true.
Too. I mean, I'm looking at, you know, a couple of girls on each of these teams. Looking at, there's Fabian is caught looking. And that'll do it for that inning.
2 strikeouts in the inning for Augustine.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on for the Leopards as we head to the top of the 5th.
We are finally at the 5th inning.
There we go.
We are
You
finally.
foreshadowed that too. You foreshadowed that the 5th inning was going to come up.
I did.
Very impressive.
He's like Punxsutawney Phil.
He's
out
like,
there.
I think the 5th inning is going to be coming soon.
Yeah, I did. Just read the ad.
Speaking of the 5th inning, it is sponsored by the Perked Up Cafe, the home of the Valley Sports Guys podcast. There are a few places that offer the atmosphere, locally sourced ingredients, and an experience like no other than Perked Up Cafe, located at 530 McCain Avenue in Charleroi. Perked Up Cafe offers coffee from La Prima Espresso Company, a local Pittsburgh area roaster. Serving breakfast, lunch, quick pick-me-up snacks, and freshly baked pastries, Perked Up Cafe also serves candied bacon, homemade sandwiches and salads, fresh baked oatmeal, as well as gluten-free options. Wi-Fi available on site and always willing to support the community and give back. Perked Up Cafe is a proud sponsor of the Valley Sports Guys podcast and local high school sports. Let them know we sent you.
What'd you have there yesterday, Jose?
I didn't have anything from there yesterday.
Jeremy, you got the.
I got the usual, the pepperoni and cheese quesadilla. And
I will say the sausage, egg, and cheese burrito is phenomenal.
I did think about that.
Yeah.
I did the chicken pesto wrap yesterday, and a Coke. I didn't go with the coffee.
Yeah,
Me
you know,
and-
I
we
did
both
go
did.
with the Coke, yeah.
You know what they
The
have?
glasses
I
of
usually
Coke are
get the hot
always
chocolate.
classic.
It hits different.
It does.
Jose, it hits different.
Especially
No
it's
doubt.
10 o'clock in the morning.
True.
Very true.
Yeah, I saw you had one too, Jeremy. Yesterday.
I did. I was not in the mood for the usual.
I'm actually
I
glad-
usually get a hot chocolate.
I'm actually glad that you guys got one, because there have been times where I've gotten them and I felt kind of strange
Don't ever feel
Doing
strange
it.
around us, Jose.
doing
We're
it
one big
at
happy family here at MVI.
early in the morning. So I'm glad that we're all on the same level here.
I'll save that for if we have nothing. That's cool.
Conversation here between the umpire and head coach Tom Rodriguez. See know what the conversation's about here. Coach Harvey's either interested or fed up
Yeah, I don't know what's happening here.
Can't get a read. I love it, though.
Got to get a camera in there.
Yeah. We should start miking up coaches. We just got to watch who we do it.
Back to you.
But yeah,
I watch who we do it to. We can do it to anybody.
We were talking about possible breakthrough player of the year, and you know, I looking at a player like a Jensen Hartman out at Fraser, catcher,
and she's
Delaney Warnick as well.
She's shown a lot of pop lately too.
Yeah, she
as Jensen and
hit her home run the other day,
or as you like to refer her as Henson.
Jensen Henson. I know Fraser's playing California today. Let's see
score up there.
Bailey Partial checking us out on the MVI live feed.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it,
Bailey.
BP.
Bailey?
I don't like to see pictures of myself, though, but thanks anyway, BP.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work up there at State College. We get ready now for what inning is this? The 5th?
This is the 5th, yeah. This is your favorite inning.
It is. And there's a ground ball to second. Fabian bobbles it, and that's going to be an error as Sammy McGee beats it out. First error on the Leopards here today.
Good speed there by McGee. Good hustle to beat that one out. Fabian was able to keep it in front of her and make the throw, but just wasn't in time to
good speed.
Get the speedster. Brings up first baseman Maria Linditch.
Let's see if we try to get McGee in scoring position here. She hit one deep to the fence. Her last at bat, correct?
Yeah, she
thrown out at third.
No, that was Caitlin Rittenauer.
That's right. She's coming up.
Linditch is 1 for 2 with a single, grounded into a fielder's choice. Her last at bat, but there's a single on the right.
Zabovic in quickly, keeps McGee at second.
So 2 quick runners for Yough.
And those balls are hit kind of hard. I'm wondering here how much longer we're going to see Sophie Godzak and maybe get a change.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter here.
Katie Proctor.
Katie Proctor will hit for Michaela Spoon-Howard.
Kind of not surprised. I know Coach Harvey had a couple issues with the Spoon-Howard at bats she had so far today. So Proctor shows bunt, pulls it back, and takes a strike. Harvey's like, what are you waiting for? Look for Proctor to bunt here and get these runners up. Not bunting this time, sends a sharp foul ball out of play. 0-2. Sammy McGee on second, reached on an error by Fabian, and Linditch singled to right. Proctor takes ball 1 outside.
1-2 count now on Proctor.
Ball in the dirt on the changeup, and Proctor lays off of that. Takes a deep breath and gets ready for this 2-2 pitch from Sophie Godzak. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll be the first out of the inning. Godzak gets her swinging.
Brings up Allie Augustine, the DP. 1 for 2 with a single in the second inning.
4th strikeout of the game for Sophie Godzak.
3 of those strikeouts have come out of that number 7 spot.
Allie Augustine takes ball 1. Want to know on Augustine. There's a ball chopped foul. One and one. Change up on the outside corner for a strike.
Nice pitch there by Godzak.
That caught the thinnest of thinnest parts of that corner.
Yeah. Hey, as a pitcher, that's what you want to do with
All I gotta do
those
is catch
off-speed
a piece.
pitches. Yeah.
1-2. There's a shot lined right back to Godzak, and he turns a double play to end the inning. Great job by Sophie Godzak to catch the line drive and have the wherewithal to throw it over to first base for the double play.
So no runs, 1 hit and 1 error in the 5th inning. 1 left on base for Yough, and in total, 9 left on.
Base.
Yep. As Bell Vernon will look to make something happen here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. 8-9-1 coming up for the Leopards, led by Tara Calloway, the left fielder. And Jeremy, what else we got going on this week?
Tomorrow night we'll be broadcasting our first night game at the Di Virgilio complex.
I'll bring my parka.
Yes, it's going to probably be chilly, as the Bell Vernon Leopards will host Laurel Highlands in a big section matchup. I know the two teams are playing today as well. I will try and get you a score of that game here, but yeah, a lot going on. I know it's supposed to snow Wednesday, so who knows what's going on Wednesday with our schedules, but got a nice little feature story saved up here, and I'm going to begin working on this week.
We also, little heads up to some of our basketball players, we're going to have our annual Super 6
We will. We
unveiled here shortly.
put it off long enough.
I wouldn't say we've put it
We've
off.
just been very busy, guys. Just
We've
bear with us.
we've
We'll
been
get there.
we've been working on developing our teams for a couple weeks now, and we've
let those other papers have their time in the sun. Now it's about to come out with the best list of all, and our Super 6.
you guys can't see the camera, but Jeremy's head is just huge.
Smirking a little bit.
Look at
See how big it is?
It's so big. But yeah, we're very excited to unveil those teams here shortly.
Not easy this year.
No, not easy at all. Not easy at all.
Callaway fouls that one off, 1-1.
A lot of talent on the basketball court in the Valley.
And we watched a
This
lot of
winter,
those games that were voted on.
Yeah, we
You know
saw.
what, though? I will say, looking at, we've had 6 ballots. We got 6 ballots between us to pick, and they're all pretty similar, pretty close. But you know what? There's intangibles, and I take a lot of character into
I do too.
my consideration.
Yeah, I think we've been doing this long enough. So many years of now having the Super 6 All-Star team, and not just that, but our soccer All-Stars, our softball All-Stars, baseball. I mean, every sport. So it's kind of taken more than just the ability on the field or on the court and on the field and production.
Callaway takes another ball.
Yeah, you look at some of these other publications and you see their teams and you just start
You
to
could
scratch
pick
your
it,
head.
but,
You know,
and you can.
it seems like it just goes by who scores the most points.
Right.
You know
and
what I mean? And it's-
I'm going to tell you right now, there are some players that moved up in mine, up and down in my list, because, how you act on the court and how you act off the court. You know, I mean,
A lot of factors in who we want to, honor and who we want to recognize, for their efforts on the court, of course, but for how they handle themselves off, and it's just as important.
3-2. Callaway keeps the battle alive here and fouls off another one. But yeah, I mean, girls, it's tough this year,
Yeah, I think
especially when it came to the awards. Boys, we had probably 8 up for the first top 6.
yeah.
And it was
yeah, the boys
not
was
easy
definitely a
this year.
lot easier.
So we're very excited to unveil those. I'm sure at some point this week, as there's a walk by Callaway.
Good job of working the walk and good speed on. And we'll see if they test O'Delly's arm
Hey,
here.
Ness. I need you, Ness. I need you.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. I expect to see maybe Porter lay one down here and get Callaway to second that way and try to play some small ball to work in this run. And There it is, foul away.
I'm moving forward. I'm not moving forward.
That camera's taking a beating tonight.
We sacrifice lady. You just square. Let's go. You just square.
Got insurance on these?
No.
Be sure to pick up a copy of tomorrow's MVI for my game recap, accompanied by some photos from lovely Jennifer Cottalupi.
As well as a photo page from the and O'Delly fires down the second, and Callaway says, no thanks, we're going to turn around and dive back into first.
And Callaway has great speed, but I think
Not
if she
that
would have
great.
went, maybe she would have been safe.
Her secondary lead
Throw was a little off.
bit too far. Porter lays that one down. Callaway will get the second. And they
she
got
is out.
Callaway leaning off of first or second. Wow. So that's going to end up a double play as Porter is retired on the bunt. 1-3. And then Callaway is retired.
Some
3-6.
Some costly base running mistakes have hurt the Leopards here today. You have that, and then you also had the pickoff of Morgan at third. Yough's defense has been strong aside from those 2 errors, and BVA's kind of cost themselves on the base paths.
Metakosh takes ball 1, and that's the thing that's lost. Callaway gets caught there. And she's on base with the running or in scoring position with their leadoff up with 1 out. Instead, there's nobody on with 2 outs.
Marin Metakosh 1 for 2 today. She scored on the second run
You're okay.
on the Pritz error in the third.
She's ready now for a 1-1 pitch. Grounds it right back to Augustine, fielding the position well. She goes up and gets that one. 1-3 on the put out, and we are on our way to the bottom of the 6th. Great job by the Cougars defense.
Top of the 6th.
Did I say bottom?
Yep.
God darn it. Top of the 6th inning.
For anyone who wonders why Jeremy keeps me around, it is to tell you who the sponsor of our 6th inning is.
It's my favorite, ain't it?
And is to let him know what inning is which. The Salon and Spa by Cheney's Natural. Have you ever had a muscle pain that just will not go away? An ache that affects your day or stiffness that impairs your abilities to work and play? The Salon and Spa by Cheney's Natural Monongahela offers several options to help you look and feel your best. From massage and spa treatments to essential oils, CBD, and other healthy living items, hair, facial, mani-pedis, and reflexology are also available. Cheney's Natural also carries skincare products from Farmhouse Fresh. Make an appointment online at cheneysnatural.com or by calling 724-328-2834.
I do have a pain that bugs me all day, and it's sitting right next to me. And the other one's getting ready to play softball. So, yeah,
Sweet.
talking about you, Jose. Anyway,
You know, I do what I can.
you do. Doing great. But, yeah, we'll see what's going on the out-of-town school board here. I'm trying to pull up some scores. We have in the top of the 7th inning, Ringgold baseball up on Greensburg Stadium, 3-0. It's Rittenauer spins one. Godzak to Fabian, covering. Great job by Fabian over there for the out. Rittenauer spun one right at the line.
Nice speed there by Rittenauer. Almost beat it out, but by Godzak and for her 4th at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored.
Single her last at bat. It's down low for ball 1.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's almighty. Making me nervous.
Here we go, Sue.
Nice change up there from Godzak. 1-1 on Pritz. There's a ground ball to Fabian. And she is safe.
Beats it out.
Beats it out. And I got to give Fabian another error on that.
I don't know. I think that's an infield single from Mackenzie Pritz. With that speed.
She bobbled the ball.
I don't know. With anybody else, she might make that play, but with Pritz's speed there.
All right, we'll give her a hit.
She did a good job beating that out.
Sit back on the ball. Let's go, girls. Let's go. We don't sit back on the ball.
Definitely was a miscue there by Fabian, but Mackenzie Pritz's speed definitely paid dividends there.
O'Delly, who homered her last time up, takes a strike on the outside part of the plate. Pritz on first. Change up, foul back.
Thanks, Ed. Appreciate you.
I was waiting for that to roll down on your
I was too. I was prepared.
0-2 on O'Delly. The 0-2 pitch. Way outside. Pritz slides right into the tag. Great job by Lexi Daniels to get the out.
Big second out there for the Leopards. Is
great throw from Daniels.
Yeah, great job to lead.
And there's O'Delly with a deep fly to right. And that's off the fence. And there goes O'Delly heading to third.
And a big triple, Kaylin O'Delly off the right field fence.
She almost did it again. But she pulls into third with a triple, and the base pass just cost Yough another run.
Yes, they did. You know, you have Pritz on second or on first, and that's a 3-2 lead for the Cougars. But here comes Emma Augustine, who is 1 for 2 with the walk. Chance to be a run producer and try to help herself in the pitching circle with potentially the go-ahead run.
She takes ball one low. She'll try to get O'Delly in from third. Change up down low. Doesn't get any easier here. Savannah Mann's on deck. There's a line shot foul. 2-1. Change up taken for a strike and buckled the knees a little bit there from Augustine. 2-2. Godzak trying to keep this game tied. Outside.
Godzak wanted that one.
Godzak wanted that one bad. Good eye there by Emma Augustine. She'll take a breath. Full count. There's another one fouled away towards the pavilion down the first base line. Augustine's right on every pitch. And O'Delly just got the bat for her.
Got the bat for her, gave her a nice high five.
True leader there. That's another award she could possibly
She might just sweep them all.
She might
sweep them all three.
Clean sweep.
Walk there by Augustine.
Augustine walks.
Brings up Savannah Mans, who's also 1 for 2 with a walk, and we're going to bring in a pinch runner.
Courtesy for the pitcher.
Maddie Rittenauer will run again for Augustine.
Big opportunity here for Savannah Mans.
I expect to see Maddie Rittenauer at second base after a pitch here.
Here we go, Soph. Here we go.
Daniels, good block there on the ball in the dirt. Good catcher play today.
Absolutely. Daniels and O'Delly have done a fantastic job behind the plate for their respective teams.
Ball inside as Maddie Rittenauer heads to second. Should get there on the defensive indifference. 2-0. There's one popped up off. It's going to be off the dugout. Pitch coming to Savannah Mans. It's down off the plate.
Godzak has to be getting up there.
128 pitches for Godzak today so far.
Through 4 2/3, or 5 2/3.
And the thing I'm wondering is with the lineup issue we had earlier in the game. There's a fly ball deep to center, and Joel makes the catch after a collision with Medikosh. And Medikosh is down. Joel, I don't know how, but she hung on to that ball.
Medikosh back to her feet. Good to see. Very scary collision there.
A fly ball in shallow center. But Joel, I don't know how Joel even held on to that ball.
I don't either. Very scary play, but the Leps get out of the inning there.
2 more left on for the Cougars, now up to 11. 2 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors, and for the Cougars in this game with 11 left on, and 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on for the Leopards. As we head to the bottom of the 6th, still 2-2. We got Lexi Daniels, Ashley Joel, and Sophia Godzak due up for the Leopards as I get the dust out of my mouth. I'm wondering, as I was saying before that ball was hit, I'm wondering due to the lineup scrub if Ross might not be available.
Maybe. Perhaps.
Maybe she was technically subbed in, but you could always re-enter. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was more so just, kind of the same thing that Vernon was doing.
Maybe we see her at the top of the next inning like we did against Ringgold.
Yeah.
Change of pace. Who knows? Good game so far here, though.
Kind of what you expect from 2 of the top teams in Section 2.
Got an out-of-town softball score. Ringgold Rams 18, Laurel Highlands 7.
I think those Rams are starting to build some confidence, and
here comes Daniels now. Takes ball 1 outside.
Ringgold suffered a 1-run loss
I just totally screwed up.
on a walk-off last week to Bell Vernon. Pitch from Augustine. Just a little outside, ball 2. Lexi Daniels 0 for 1. She reached on an error in the 3rd inning that scored a pair of runs.
Struck out on a drop 3rd strike. Their first at bat. There's a little fly ball, and it drops for a single.
Coach, leave her run, leave her run. Leave her run.
Little blooper there for Daniels. Brings up Ashley Joel, the junior shortstop. Joel 0 for 1 with a walk in the 3rd.
Sound the alarm, everybody. Sound the alarm. Sorry, the North Bell Vernon fire whistle is going off.
Jeremy gets distracted sometimes.
Joel.
You can hear that from everywhere.
I know, right?
It kind of haunts our dreams and our nightmares a little bit.
It's dinner time at the high rise.
It's come to the time when I'm laying down at 10 o'clock, I'll just hum it.
There's a good bunt by Joel, fielded by McGee.
All right, Ashley, good job, good job.
Joel is out, but Daniels gets the second on the sacrifice. Great job there by Ashley Joel to get it down.
Just what you want there out of Joel is brings up Sophie Godzak, the runner in scoring position. Godzak 1 for 2, single in the second.
Lex, I need a good lead. I'll get you back. I need you to get a good lead.
Belverna trying to get a timely hit here.
This is the person to do it. Big swing
There you go, kid.
there
There you go,
from
kid.
Godzak.
All right, now you saw it. You saw it. So if you saw it. Staying athletic, Lex. Staying
Big game here for both the Leopards and the Cougars. Winner takes sole possession of second place in the section.
Change up on the outside corner, and Godzak did not like that call at all. Her eyes were real big.
Yeah, 0-2 now to Godzak.
Got to protect the plate here.
Maybe a waste pitch coming here from Augustine.
Good eye, good eye.
Takes outside, 1 and 2.
All right, Lex. I like it, Lex. I like it, Lex.
Sun is out. Unfortunately, we can't see it,
Make them think. Let's go.
but
Well, we can see it, but we can't feel it.
oh, I can't see it.
Feel the sunlight.
It's over there.
There's a fly ball to center. And it's caught by Mans.
Big out number 2 there for Augustine. As Gracie Sokol now to the plate. 0 for 1 with a sack bunt.
Stays on second.
All you, Gracie.
Sokol now comes up.
You got 2.
0 for 1 with a fly out and a sacrifice bunt.
I don't think she's going to be bunting here.
I don't think so either.
All right,
Sokol's come up with some big hits over the last week. 3-run homer for her first varsity home run, and then the walk-off winner against Ringgold.
Takes inside. Good job by O'Delly to keep that one in front
That's
of
up,
her.
Lex. There
Bring
you
the
go, Lex.
mitt.
Never take that out of the ball. Never take that out of the ball. Good job.
It's 2-0 on Sokol.
I mentioned the Sokols. They're pretty good baseball, softball playing family.
All cousins. There's a little blooper on the infield. Pritz up and throws it over and gets the out.
Nice play there by Mackenzie Pritz.
After the, technically it's a ground out, but the Cougars get out of the inning.
After the bloop single by Lexi Daniels to lead things off.
Leopards leave her stranded.
We go to the 7th inning. And the 7th inning is brought to you by nearby Foster House 2 Sports Bar and Grill, located at 1 Cook Road in Belverna. Serving their famous king sandwiches 7 days a week, the Foster House now also serves pizza and pizza burgers all day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Come enjoy one of their 12 ice-cold beers on draft, along with a wide variety of bottled beers, mixed drinks, and frozen margaritas. Foster House 2 has the perfect atmosphere for enjoying great food and drinks with friends and family while watching all of your favorite sporting events on their big screen TVs. Foster House 2 is proud to support all of their local sports teams throughout the Mon Valley. Come and see them for a great time today.
Speaking of Foster House, go there today, and all proceeds benefit the Fraser baseball team portion of your bill.
It's been a while, guys.
It has, but I got some 8U softball.
It's been 2 days. I went there on Saturday.
What'd you have?
Oh, I had a cheeseburger.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yep.
You know, speaking of our
I'm not from here, Jeremy.
Speaking
Okay?
of our special guest, you know, I remember when Grimm, we went to AD Ringgold, Laura Grimm, and she'd never ate a Foster House. It was crazy to me.
She still hasn't.
No, she did that day.
No, she had a buffalo chicken sandwich.
She is waiting for the shootout meetings so we can go to Foster House so she could get a king sandwich.
Yeah, that was wild to me.
Which those will be starting as well. I know we're supposed to meet sometime this week to talk about the summer league, and we'll be meeting about the shootout basketball tournament. Lots of stuff coming up. MVI Live.
A lot of things behind the scenes people don't see.
Here's Sammy McGee to lead things off for the Cougars. 1 for 2, reached on an error in her last at bat.
Up high, ball 1.
Man, this sky is beautiful today here at this field. If you're,
Looks like
you're looking at this
looks
view.
like Andy's bedroom.
Take a look. Yeah, it does.
There's a deep drive to center. Metikosh has room and makes the catch. Great job by Metikosh to go back as far as she could and reel that one in.
Off the bat, just a drive from Sammy McGee, and that brings
Little
up
left or right, and that probably goes out.
Yeah, brings up Maria Linditch, 2 for 3 with a pair of singles.
And there's a ground ball to short, off the chest of Joel, and they get the out. Great job by Ashley Joel. Take that one off the chest. As good stretch there by Gracie Sokol, gets the out.
Some great defense going on here today, guys. Some great defense.
Kayla Spoon-Howard will hit here in the 7th. She was pinch hit for Katie Proctor in the 5th.
There's Spoon-Howard, drops one into right field for the single.
Big hit there for Spoon-Howard. I know she had those strikeouts in her first 2 at-bats. Big confidence booster there. She's all smiles on first base. Sets the scene for Allie Augustine, the DP. 1 for 3 today.
Coach Harvey really wants to get this turned over to the top of his lineup. It's Augustine and then Rittenauer. Augustine fouls that one away.
There you go, Ava. Need to back it up. Good job, Ava.
There's a shot right to Joel for the soft line out. Great inning there defensively by Ashley Joel. Gets that soft liner, and can Belle Vernon do it again?
I was just about to say, can
they do it?
Belle Vernon get their second walk-off in
They're going to
a
have
matter
a
of a few
shot.
weeks?
It's going to be Ava Zabovic, Abby Fabian, and Tara Calloway.
Tara Calloway has a walk-off hit to her credit this season already.
We'll see what we can do here. So we get ready here for the bottom of the 7th. Augustine to take her warm-up. She's game. Yough has definitely had their chances now with 12 runners left on base, 12 hits, 3 times as many hits as Belle Vernon, who has 4, but you know what they say, it's why they play the game.
Absolutely.
Deli's doing ninja moves behind the plate on a warm-up. Just a ball of energy, ain't she?
She's the best.
Now they're digging in the dirt. Deli wants to make sure her pitcher has a good landing spot. Ava Zabovic steps in. Let's see what she can do. Takes a strike.
So you guys were saying this is battle for second place, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
How many games behind are they all?
One game, yeah. Elizabeth Forward is 4-0. Well, 5-0 actually to
So they're a game
start
and a
section
half.
play. Yep. So
The winner will be a game back.
yeah, and then West Mifflin will catch up tomorrow as they play Belle Vernon at home.
2-1 now on Zabovic.
This would definitely, if BVA could pull it off, this would definitely be a big win going into that game with West Mifflin tomorrow.
Talking to Coach Rodriguez, he knows. He said, hey, to get in the playoffs, we need to beat Laurel Highlands, we need to beat Uniontown, we need to beat Ringgold twice. He's like, maybe we could steal one off the other three.
Yeah.
They're in position to do that here as it's 2-2 now on Zabovic. And I know Coach Harvey would be kicking himself after watching the film of this game. 12 hits. You have 12 runners left on base. I mean, those are stats that are going to kill you. Good eye there by Zabovic. Runs the count full. 3-2 on the freshman right fielder. There's a high fly ball down the right field line. Coach Rodriguez not happy that Zabovic was sitting there watching the ball.
Okay, Ava, they gave you life. They gave you life, Ava.
And the ball drops foul.
I think both coaches were
Pretty disappointed at their
with that point.
efforts. Takes ball 4 just off the inside corner. And the winning run is on.
Abby Faven to the plate, 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout.
I expect we will probably see a sacrifice bunt here.
Be smart, be smart.
Try to get that runner in the scoring position. Shows bunt, gets it down. Great job. Adeli fires the first. And Zabovic slides in the second.
Tara, there's a reason for this. There's a reason for this, Tara.
Here we go.
Hey, one down, one down.
Hey. Okay, Ava, we're good running. All right, Abigail, way to do your job.
Good job there by Faven to get Ava Zubovic in the scoring position now for Tara Calloway.
Takes ball 1.
This is almost exactly what happened the other day.
Yes.
Correct? Like the same lineup was it?
Yeah, Calloway 0 for 1.
Well, well, yeah.
Walk.
Almost.
You can get back if you have to. Come on.
But it didn't. If you watch there, they almost had Zabovic too far rounding second
Yeah.
again.
Get back now. Get back now.
I'm sure. I mean, that's obviously something they preach on a sacrifice bunt.
Right.
Get ready to throw that ball back to second, depending on the turn.
Well, you always, as a base runner, always have to go a little around second just in case.
There's a little foul ball. And
Deli with
makes
a great
the
catch.
Great job by O'Delly to catch that little flare off the bat.
Big out number 2 there for the Cougars as it brings up Vanessa Porter. Porter 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored in the 3rd inning. Can Porter be the hero here, or at least get Zabovic
We got 2 now.
over to 3rd.
Porter had a sharp single in her first at bat.
She went opposite field in her last at bat.
Looks at ball
Or
1.
First at bat.
Ava, get that lead. Get that lead, Ava.
2 outs. Zabovic could be running on contact. So anything in the green, and we'll have a potential play at the plate as Porter takes strike 1. Porter's had a
Get that lead and get
couple
back.
clutch hits here in her career. Takes ball 2,
Good job, Ava.
way out and away. And the other thing that becomes important here is O'Delly keeping that ball in front of her.
Yep.
No wild pitch. You don't want that runner to go to 3rd. You want to keep her at 2nd. Ball 3. And top of the order is on deck. Marin Medikosh. 3-1 on Vanessa Porter. There's one foul right back to the tractor.
That's a swing. I like it. I was a great swing.
3-2. Payoff pitch coming. Augustine against Porter. Oh, just got a piece of it to foul it back.
Nice battle here between Augustine and Porter. Runner on second base with 2 outs.
Where's Augustine in her pitch count?
110.
Interesting.
Godzak at 136. Ball 4 to Porter. And that'll bring up Marin Medikosh, the lefty leadoff hitter.
Medikosh 1 for 3 today. Infield single and a run.
Also flown out and ground out. Takes ball 1 a little bit high. Just a bit. 1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss. It's a good pitch to hit, and Medikosh just couldn't catch up to it. Another swing and a miss. 1-2 now on Medikosh. A lot of room between the second baseman Rittenauer and second base. There's one fouled away. I got car written all over it.
Didn't hear anything. You always gotta.
Mine's on the other side now. I'm good.
Yep, mine's over there too.
You take your own risk. Park over there.
I looked. I found your car and I parked farther than yours.
1-2 pitch. Inside. Just inside is.
And Augustine.
But if you look at that, that's a good pitch. You look where Medikosh is set up.
Yeah.
She's not far from that inside corner.
No, Augustine definitely dodged a bullet there. Would have put another runner on.
There's a shot right back to Augustine. Throws it over to first, and we're headed to the 8th.
Extra softball.
1-3 on the putout. 2 left on there for the Leopards. And we're going to get ready to head to the 8th inning here. It'll be Rittenauer, Pritz, and O'Delly. And I don't know about you, and I don't know what the situation is. I don't even think I'd throw O'Delly a pitch.
Probably not.
The last couple bats, she has let some rockets off.
I'd probably work outside.
Well, that's where she's taking those pitches, though. I mean, I just probably wouldn't work it at all and just say, hey, there's first base, good.
Just put her on, right?
Just put her on.
Just put her on.
Just put her on.
Skip first. So we go to the 8th inning. Kaylin Rittenauer will lead off for the Cougars, and then the top of the lineup for Yough, Mackenzie Pritz, and Kaylin O'Delly. And the 8th inning, sponsored by the Valley Sports Guys podcast. How about that?
That sounds good. Hey, it's us.
Catch us every
The
Sunday.
Valley Sports Guys.
We're the Valley Sports Guys. Taking a lot of stepbrothers pictures, and
That's what we do.
that's what we do. Now we're pretty solid duo, I'd say.
Got a final in baseball. Gianni Cantini with a walk-off single to give Ringgold a 4-3 win over Greensburg Salem.
Big win for the Rams. We mentioned on the podcast how big that win at PNC Park was for them, just to regain some confidence. We're ready to start the 8th inning here. Godzak still in the circle. She will deliver here to Kaylin Rittenauer, who is 1 for 3 with a double.
First pitch is low.
At what
Ball
point,
1.
Jeremy, do you feel like fatigue kind of starts to set in?
I think it's already set in, because if you see the way the Cougars have squared Gonzaga up the last few innings. Just the defense has been good. I mean,
And I'll be honest with you, sitting where we're at, I feel like Augustine's throwing harder. The later the inning goes, this game goes, he's throwing hard.
yeah, she's throwing pretty hard.
I noticed that last inning.
Tom Rodriguez takes a visit out to Gonzaga on the mound after that first ball, and now Rittenauer will step back in after a conversation with Dutch Harvey. 1-0 to Rittenauer.
Ball 2.
We need a sponsor for the extra innings.
Valley Sports Guys podcast. We just use that as the sponsor for extras.
I was adjusting the overview cam.
And we're going to.
I think we're going to have a change. I think.
Yeah, looks like
Talia
Ross will come in.
I think there's a. I think the fatigue has caught up. I think Gonzaga, battling an injury.
Yeah.
I think he'd be flaring up a little bit. And Talia Ross will take over with Rittenauer already in a 2-0 count. I think Coach Rodriguez would have liked to see Sophie Gonzaga finish that batter, but she will not, and Ross will take over, the lefty freshman. That's mental warfare there. Showing them you're a little wild. But it will be an adjustment that the Cougars will have to make now, seeing the lefty. Different spin, different angle. See how they adjust. Coach Harvey just told her to take it till you get a strike. Make her throw it over the plate. All right, 2-0 on Kaylin Rittenauer now as Ross takes over in the circle.
Going to be a little different too, fixing a lefty now. No, I was tweeting.
3-0 on Rittenauer. Expect another take. Young Cougar batter here. That brings up Mackenzie. It's 2-3. Single in our last 2 at bats.
Maybe a little more difficult for your Rondo Dilly if Pritz gets up there.
Yeah. Coach Harvey told her to wear that one at her head.
Her on base percentage would go up. Bell needs them hit by pitches.
Unofficial.
Ball 2. 4 straight balls here thrown by Talia Ross to start her duties here in this game. Pritz fouls one off.
And Dutch still wants to see him take. Wanted to see Ross throw a strike first.
I think he's right. I think that one was outside as well.
Yeah.
And there's a strike.
And now he's kind of disappointed that she let that one go.
Right. 2-2 on Mackenzie Pritz. Change-up taken for a ball. 3-2 now on Mackenzie Pritz. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Ross gets Pritz swinging for the first out. And here comes O'Delly. Leopards center fielder Marin Medicaj already backing up.
Delhi 2 for 4. 2-run home run and a triple.
Takes a strike on the corner.
Triple almost went over the wall in right field.
Change-up taken for a ball.
I don't think you want to give Kaylin a fastball over the plate.
I don't think it matters what it is. Just
Take a
stay away
fastball.
from the middle. There's one fouled away. Porter has room and makes the catch. That's a big out. Great job by Porter knowing where the fence was. And that's a big out. Now it's Emma Augustine who walked her last 2 times up.
Here we go, Tal.
Rittenauer slides safely back in the first.
You can talk so long you want to go talk to you.
Coach Rodriguez wanted the out call there. I think if Daniels throws that ball a split second sooner, they might get Rittenauer.
No, I thought of the ground on purpose.
1-1 on Augustine. There's a soft liner. Fabian, it gets past her. And here comes Rittenauer to third. And that'll be a hit. That had a weird spin on it.
It did. I think Fabian maybe overplayed that one.
I think Fabian,
Underplayed it, maybe?
the problem with that one is she let the ball bounce.
Yeah.
You know, if you can go up and make a play on it before it hits the ground, that probably won't happen. As Maddie Rittenauer now will pinch courtesy run again for Augustine. And Mans is up. She fouls one back.
Big at bat here for Savannah Mans. 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Single came back in the 3rd inning.
Her last flyout was deep to the fence in center field. Takes ball 1. 1-1. There's a shot deep to center. Medicaj is there for the out. Medicaj had her played perfectly, and Mans hit a rocket. Great job in center field today by Marin Medicaj. And that'll do it for that inning. No runs. What, 1 hit?
No runs and just the 1 hit by Augustine, no errors.
2 more left on.
As we
Up
head
to 14.
to the bottom of the 8th.
Lexi Daniels, Ashley Joel, Sophie God due up. I don't know if we get 2 outs, we may see Sophie Godzak re-enter.
Maybe.
Just like we did against Ringgold. I think Chad's on to something. I think Augustine's nice and stretched out. She's still zipping that ball in there. And definitely if head coach Tom Rodriguez might have a decision to make when it comes to that number 4 spot in the order. I mean, technically right now it would be Talia Ross due up.
Lexi Daniels will lead it off. She's 1 for 3 with a single. So reached on an error.
Augustine about to throw her 118th pitch of this game. She shows no signs of slowing down. There's a first pitch, foul towards the third base side. Bell Vernon only needs 1.
Looking for their 3rd walk-off win of the season already.
There's a shot, and that's going to drop into center field for a hit. Great job by Lexi Daniels, just putting it out of Pritz's reach.
And Joel sack button her last at bat. We're going to see the same thing here. A little deja vu from the 6th, maybe.
Our cars are in danger now. There's a good bunt by Joel. Augustine fields it cleanly over to second baseman Rittenauer for the out. But Joel does her job. Daniels is at second base. And I think I showed you once, but we got a big baseball score. Apollo Ridge beats Sarah Catholic.
First loss of the season for the Eagles.
11-4. Godzak has re-entered, and that goes off the umpire. So, can Godzak get the job done here and deliver a walk-off of her own? Owen won the count after the foul ball. Lexi Daniels on second. And she takes strike 2. I think she's kind of regretting not pulling the trigger on that one. 0-2 now on Godzak. Way outside.
Nice snag there by O'Delly. Make sure that didn't get away from her.
Effortless.
Makes it look easy.
What did you say earlier? Ninja.
She was doing ninja moves. Did you see her doing the spins and stuff back here? Ball 2.
It's a little high. Augustine knew.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think any of those last 2 pitches were going to be close to the strike zone. Not with an 0-2 count. Now we might get something a little bit closer. That one's down low.
Figured she would work her inside there. Full count now on Godzak.
great play by O'Delly, keeping that in front of her also.
Yes. Keeps that runner at second. Talked about that last inning. That's going to be big. And that one's ball 4. Godzak is on. And here comes Gracie Sokol.
She have another one in her.
Got a timeout as assistant coach Allie Harvey will head out to talk to Augustine and see how they want to face Sokol, who's 0 for 2 with a sack bunt, fly out, and a ground out. I mean, you don't necessarily. I don't think you want a sack bunter here. You only need one runner in field position here.
No, I think if
you're going to bunt, it's going to be trying for a hit. But I think you let Sokol swing away and hope you either get another error, get something through the infield. I mean, there's a lot of room up the middle.
Yeah.
I mean, Rittenauer's playing a little bit further over to first base than Fabian does at second.
I think if Sokol hits one,
Sokol takes ball 1
to the right of the second base bag, it's game.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's one thing, too, if the center fielder man's is shading that way a little bit to try and cut that off, but we'll see. Sokol fouls that one away. Adeli again showing her Puma-like reflexes back there, light on her toes. 1-1 on Gracie Sokol. The potential game-winning run is at second base in the form of Lexi Daniels. There's ball 2, and that one gets past O'Delly, and the runners will move up. And now you got to bring the infield in. You're Coach Harvey with just 1 out.
Yeah, 1 out. Runners on second and third.
2-1 on Sokol. And she takes a strike at the knees.
Great pitch there by Augustine
2-2
to get it to an even count here.
What's that? I'll just change it. 2-2 on Gracie Sokol. And there's a shot down the line, but it's going to make it foul. Good job to stay alive there. Well, there was 1 strike. Maybe try a little squeeze bunt. Not now, but Sokol showed she can get 1 down. And ball 3. Count is full. Great job here by Gracie Sokol. Ava Zabovic on deck. The walk here obviously doesn't hurt you. Just load the bases. Gives you a force out anywhere. There's Sokol with a foul ball.
Oof.
Just past Daniels and just out of the reach of Sammy McGee. Sokol stays alive.
Nice play by McGee to try to snag that one.
Full count still on Sokol. And that's ball 4. Back-to-back walks, and you can't have another one if you're Augustine. The force at any base. Still 1 out in the inning. And let's see if Zabovic could be the hero. She's 0 for 2, lined out, struck out swinging, and walked. And a walk would win it here. Well, that might be the best pitch she's going to see in this at bat.
I think if you're Augustine, you just gotta, throw strikes. You can't, like you said, you can't walk.
Pound the zone.
Can't walk anyone here. If you're gonna just let them beat you. Try try to do something, make them work.
Just off the plate. 1-1. Comes the next pitch from Augustine. Fouled right at us here. 1-2. Abby Fabian on deck. There's one sharp foul. Right into the dugout, I think.
Ava was a little concerned she might have hit someone in the dugout.
1-2 now. Coach Rodriguez told her to watch out for that changeup. Just off the outside corner. 2-2. Great job here so far for the freshmen on this Bell Vernon team. No situation has been too big.
Yeah.
Playing it like savvy veterans. It's the 2-2 pitch. It's fouled away. Off the body. Base is still loaded here. 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Winning run 60 feet away. And that's Lexi Daniels. And she is caught looking. Augustine gets the big strikeout. And now it'll be Abby Fabian.
Huge strikeout there by Augustine.
And I mean, there's a freshman mistake. If that pitch is close, you got to swing. You got to put the bat on the ball. I don't know if she thought it was low, but
Fabian with a big smile on her face.
Yeah, she's
there.
ready for this moment. 0 for 2 with a sack, or 0 for 3 with a sack bunt. 0 for 2.
Fouls that one in off her hands. Fabian steps back in, down 0-1 in the count. There's a shot up the middle, and that's going to do it. Abby Fabian with a walk-off single gives Bell Vernon the win over the Cougars. What a shot by Abby Fabian with the walk-off single. And Bell Vernon wins it to end the game.
3rd walk-off of the season already for the Leps. And a huge at-bat there by Abby Fabian. And she's able to come up in a big moment, a big victory for the Bell Vernon Leopards. 3-2 in 8 innings over the rival Yough Cougars.
Yough, final line score, 2 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors, 14 runners left on base. For Bell Vernon, 3 runs on 6 hits, 1 error, 8 left on base. The big hit, Abby Fabian's walk-off single in the bottom of the 8th to plate Lexi Daniels with the game-winning run. And Talia Ross picks up the win in the circle, pitching only 1 inning. And Emma Augustine takes the hard luck loss. 143 pitches for Augustine today. And she battled, and Fabian just came out on top.
What a game.
Great game here. 2 in a row here at Tom Rodriguez Field for us and here at MVI Live. But we'll wrap this one up. For Assistant Sports Editor Jose Negron, I am Mon Valley Independent Sports Editor Jeremy Sluice signing off. Wishing you all a good day, and it's time for me to go catch some 8U softball action. Bell Vernon wins it and moves into 2nd place in Section 2-4A with a 3-2 win in 8 innings over Yough.